accidentally became a local legend by saying the wrong thing. So, this actually happened last week, and I'm still trying to process it. I had just moved to this tiny town population, maybe 3,000 so naturally. I was trying to blend in and figure out where the local coffee shop was. I walked into this little place called the Rusty Bean, and it had that kind of dusty charm where the smell of old wood hits you the second you open the door. I got in line behind this elderly man who looked like he belonged in an old noir film, gray slicked back hair, a perfectly tailored suit, and shiny shoes that probably cost more than my rent. Then I noticed it, a tiny pug curled up in his leather briefcase. I swear, the dog looked like it was judging my life choices already. I, being me, without thinking, blurted, "Wow, your dog is classier than me." The man chuckled softly and leaned down. "He's very selective," he said in this low, gravelly voice. "Only talks to interesting people." I laughed awkwardly, but he didn't look like he was joking. There was a pause, and then he started talking about the town, how it had a few oddities that outsiders never noticed, and how some places weren't meant to be forgotten. He mentioned the bakery at the end of Main Street, boarded up for decades, with a reputation for, let's just say, supernatural occurrences. Apparently, kids claimed they saw lights at night, shadows moving in the windows, and there was a long story about a baker who vanished mysteriously in the 1930s. I assumed he was spinning some small-town folklore. But then he said, almost conspiratorially, "I think you're the one who can finally make the bakery famous again." Me, the quiet, recently relocated girl. My brain froze, and I think I nodded stupidly. The next morning, curiosity got the better of me. I grabbed my camera and went to the bakery. It looked abandoned, but there was something unsettling about it. The air felt heavier as soon as I stepped inside, like the dust itself was watching me. I started filming, trying to be rational, when suddenly I noticed footprints. Small, like someone or something had been moving around just before I arrived. I panicked, hit live on my camera app by mistake, and within 10 minutes, the video was getting views from locals who were messaging me frantically. "You're inside the bakery? Be careful!" I thought it was a prank until I started seeing comments saying things like, "The ghost always chooses a witness," and "You might be the one it's been waiting for." Over the weekend, I kept returning, documenting odd things, doors closing on their own, faint smells of freshly baked bread, and lights flickering in patterns. Somehow, the live stream kept growing. People in town started recognizing me, stopping me on the street to ask questions, some even bringing old newspaper clippings about the bakery and the missing baker. By Monday, the local paper ran a story about me, reopening the mystery of the haunted bakery, and I woke up to a full inbox of invitations from historians, local journalists, paranormal enthusiasts, you name it. Meanwhile, Mr. Pug? Still judging. The man from the coffee shop vanished after the first day I posted a clip. I don't know if he was real or some weird guardian of the bakery, but the town treats him like a legend now.